Sports Roundup. I'm Iroquois County Times-Republic sports reporter Ryan Buchan, and you're in the Times-Republic newsroom. We're going to discuss all Week 6 matchups for all 4 Iroquois County teams. We'll start off by discussing Sangamon Valley Conference games. Leading off is Central versus PBL. Both teams are 4-1, and it's been a while since PBL has had a good season. They haven't had a winning season since 2006 when they went 5-4. They also went to the playoffs, where they lost in the first round. Earlier this week, I talked to Central head coach Brian Spooner, and this is what he had to say.
Well, you know, PBL, very improved team, very impressed with their speed and quickness on offense and defense. They're not real big. Their line's not real big. Their players aren't terribly big. But it seems like Coach Graham's really got them playing hard, and they believe. And you know, they're sitting at 4-1 right now, and so are we. So I think this is going to be a pretty interesting game. You know, the SVC this year apparently is one of the more competitive conferences in the state, because if you look at the teams and some of the scores, you know, there's a lot of good football being played right now. So I expect a hard-fought game by both sides, and hopefully we come out on top. But there are no guarantees, because, like I said, they're a very inspired team right now.
Our next game will be Iroquois West versus Momence. Momence is looking to bounce back after losing last week to Watseka 21-6. They are led by running back DeAndre Wright, who's rushed for 976 yards and 16 touchdowns, but was held to 68 yards last week. Let's hear what Iroquois West head coach DJ Harris has to say about the task this week.
You know, we're not worried about the other teams right now. We're worried about, we've got some things we need to fix, and we've got to fix them first. We just need, our chemistry right now is not where it needs to be. When our chemistry when chemistry is good, your teams are good. When your chemistry is bad, your teams are bad. And we've got to fix that.
This game is in Gilman and is Iroquois West's second home game of the season. They started the season with 4 of their first 5 games on the road. Iroquois West won their first 2 games, and they only allowed 30 points in their first 3 contests. But lately they've been struggling defensively and gave up 109 points in their last 2 games. We will next talk about Watseka and Ridgeview, a contest between 2 undefeated teams. The biggest difference between Ridgeview and Watseka is who they play. Watseka has entered 4 games against opponents who are undefeated at the time, and 3 of their opponents this season currently have winning records. Whereas Ridgeview has yet to play a team that currently has a winning record, and 2 of them have not won a game yet this season. But with homecoming on the way, head coach Steve Lucas isn't going to take anybody lightly. Let's hear what he had to say after last week's game, looking forward to Ridgeview.
Well, there's a lot of distractions, but you know what? They know what's at stake. They don't want to get a loss, not here, ever. And we'll have a great week of practice. We'll talk about that every day. We're going to watch film on this team every day because we've never played them before, so that's how we're going to get used to it. Because I don't think I can put a scout team together that can mimic their offense. So we'll watch film like we did on Momence all week, and that really helped us out. Every day we watch film for about half an hour. It's invaluable. I mean, you just learn a lot from that.
With a win last week against then number 5 ranked in 2A Momence, Watseka has jumped up in the polls and is now ranked number 10. We will next go into the Vermilion Valley Conference, where Milford is playing Georgetown. Georgetown is currently 4-1, while Milford is 3-2. Milford will eventually pick up another win against Hoopston, who doesn't have a team, and that'll be a forfeit. So at 4-2, Milford is possibly only a win away from making the playoffs, which makes this game that much bigger, because this could be what puts them into the postseason. Let's listen to what head coach Nate Albaugh has to say about his matchup this week against Georgetown Ridge Farm.
Yeah, I mean, it's really a big game for us. It doesn't make or break us when it comes to playoffs, but there's no doubt it could definitely make us. You know, this is that type of game. If you win it, then I think we're sitting in real good shape to make sure we're in the playoffs, and maybe even with a decent seed. If you lose it, then our backs are against the wall, you know, still trying to get in. So it's just a big game for us overall, and more so than just the playoff implications, just kind of, it's a good football team coming to town again. Just another opportunity for us to really find out how good we are.
This game will be in Milford, where the Bearcats are 3-0. However, they had some difficult opponents on the road with Bismarck, Henning, and Salt Fork. teams who have both been ranked or are currently ranked. But that's it for this week's edition of IC Sports Roundup. I'm Ryan Buchan. Check us out in print or check us out on the web for recaps of your favorite county teams. Good night.